Hi everyone, Michelle Fixit. So this video is going to be how to check your brakes after you replace a caliper or do any type of bleeding of brakes or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we are in a 2006 Chevy Trailblazer and we are going to turn it on. And now I have a new thing to find out. Now it's clicking from the dash, which might be an actuator or something. This truck is nothing like my Trailblazer. My Trailblazer is good all the time. This Trailblazer is grumpy about everything all the time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our foot on the brake and we're gonna check to see that we have pressure. And then we're going to put our shifter in reverse for a second. And we're going to scooch back just a little bit and see if we can stop as fast as we should. Wait a second. There we go. Yes, I know the driver's doors. And so we're just moving forward, we're moving back. We're checking to make sure that it doesn't feel like there's any weirdness. Because if there was weirdness, then I would not be able to push my foot on the brake and stop as quickly as I am. So our brakes feel good, because if the brakes were bad, then when you would put your foot down, like if there was air in the line still, you put your foot down and it would go all the way down. And that's not good. But if you just apply a little bit of pressure and you have a stop, that's good. They'll also feel like squishy. They won't feel as firm as they should be. So there's a lot of different things that'll happen, but this is the normal amount of pressure that I have to put on here. So in reverse, like I can super smush my brakes, but in reverse everything seems good. We can go into drive. And at just a little bit of pressure and the vehicle stops. So if you don't have immediate stoppage and stuff like that, and then the other thing you want to do is take a vehicle for a test drive and utilize the brakes. It's best to use like a slow moving street or something like that first. There's not a lot of traffic, but if you start to feel like when you put your foot on the brakes that it just goes really close to the floor, then you might have a leak in one of your brake lines. You might have an issue where your master cylinder, which is the reservoir that holds all the brake fluid, you might have a leak there. You might have a leak somewhere. You might have super low brake fluid. And one of the things that I like to say to people, and is typically true, is if you are having to replenish a fluid on your vehicle, it's indicative of a leak. Because otherwise, it should be a completely closed up system. Fluid should be flowing, but then they have a reservoir and then they go back to where they need to be, and then they're in their reservoir and they go back to where they need to be. And if there is a leak in that system, you're going to slowly lose more and more fluid. So if you find yourself having your brake light come on a lot to say, hey, check your master cylinder, you might want to look at your brake lines, see if you have any like a carbuncle or something. Carbuncle where it looks like a little barnacle and it's basically a rupture in your line. Different seals, stuff like that. And as with most things, it's a fluid, so it will be leaking, and everything else under there should be kind of dry. So you should be able to see where it's coming from. So you guys like and subscribe. Have a great day. I will see you next time. And thanks for subscribing if you're subscribed. I appreciate you guys. You're awesome. So have a great day. See you next time. Bye.